Okay, I haven't did a video in a while, but I'm doing this video because I feel that my intelligence is under attack, and I think most of Americans' intelligence is under attack, but we're too busy focused on nonsense that we're not paying attention to what's going on. So Kamala Harris is threw her hat in the ring to run for president, which is totally fine, and whatever is whatever. But she's claiming to be African American. Now, regardless of her being Jamaican, her father being Jamaican, and her mother being Indian, which doesn't make her African American, but her skin color makes her black regardless in America when it comes to, the social construct. But to be going on, these media outlets and saying that she's African American and this and that, it only is getting African Americans up in uproar to say, okay, we got a black woman who's running for president, we should get out and vote, we should get out and vote, this and that. Do we forget what happened this past year with this election? And I'm upset just due to the fact of the bullshit and the hypocrisy that's going on. America, and I'm talking to the citizens of America, don't continue to let the people in power in our government make fools of us. It was proven to us that our vote doesn't count. Period, point blank. It doesn't count. Regardless of Hillary Clinton being the lesser of two evils or whatever, Hillary Clinton won the popular vote by over 3 million, by at least 3 million votes. And Donald Trump became our president because of the electoral colleges who elected him president, which goes to show you, and has been telling us for years, that we can vote all we want, but our votes don't count. Kellyanne Conway was on Como, was on CNN going back and forth debating with Chris Como, who I really admire in some instances. In other instances, I ask myself, is he just all a part of the ploy? But who knows? But they was going back and forth, and Kellyanne Conway said out her mouth, we all know that it doesn't matter what the popular vote says, the electoral colleges elect our presidents. She said this on TV. So, whoever these electoral people are, who majority of us don't know who these people are, we don't know how they became electoral voters or whatever they do there, they select who they want to be president. And then people would say, well, they go by what the country demand is, and that's who they pick. Well, if that's the case, then why isn't Hillary Clinton the fucking president? Stop playing with my intelligence. And stop playing with, well, I guess you're not playing with people's intelligence, they just ignorant, and they don't go out and search for information. They don't think for themselves. They too busy running around here worrying about what R. Kelly doing. Now they coming out with a Michael Jackson video. A movie about what he did in the past and this and all this. Now, so stop it. People, you need stop. Don't even pay attention to that shit. Michael Jackson is dead. He ain't coming back. And as far as those boys coming out saying he was a pedophile and all this other stuff, those kids, these boys, whoever they are, why didn't they and their parents come out and say something before when Michael Jackson was like? But I'm not gonna go on to that and get off into that. Well, I'll talk about that on a different video. But this whole voting process, here's what we should do. We as American citizens should tell our government, until we figure out and you all give us information on how this electoral college works, and that's what we will vote on, and that's what we would gear our stuff to, then we shouldn't even vote. Because your vote don't count. So stop letting all this hoopla getting revved up for the 2020 election debates and all this other nonsense come up. People don't even pay attention to it unless our government decides to tell us the truth about how all this works. Leave it alone. And that's for all the candidates that's jumping out of the bag saying they're running for president. Now we got the CEO of Starbucks that used to be the CEO of Starbucks. He want to run for president. Nigga, you make coffee. Now you want to run for president and do what? The same thing that Donald Trump is doing, but you want to do it on the Democratic Party side. Come on, man, really? Who else gonna run for president now? Chuck E. Cheese? He gonna jump out the bag? Well, I'm done making pizzas and making kids happy. I want to run for president. Put your cheese in there. We not that stupid. Well, at least I'm not. And I'm trying to hope that everybody else will wake up to this nonsense. Let us know how to work the electoral college and how we can get the person that we want to be president in there. Other than that, all this extra voting shit and all this stuff, cut it out. I give up.